Is there a cure for lupus? Stay tuned as I answer this very important question and give you the information that you need to start your healing journey. Now, before we get into this detail, I must disclaim that I'm not a doctor. I am a certified holistic nutritionist, and this video is meant for educational and informational purposes only. Please consult with your doctor before making any dietary changes and lifestyle changes. Now that we got that out the way, I am Coach Genny. I'm a holistic nutritionist, fitness coach, plant-based recipe developer, and a lupus warrior. My mission is to help women with lupus eat more plants, move more, and reduce inflammation to feel better. Now, you might be here because you have lupus, or you have an autoimmune disease, or you maybe know someone with lupus, and you're looking for answers. You're looking to get down to the root cause of your issue to live your best life. You want to wake up every day with vitality, with the purpose, and with energy. And before we can do that, we must learn how we can take control of our health, right? So let's talk about all things. Is there a cure for lupus? Right. So you have lupus and you go to googledoctor.com, right? And you type in, is there a cure for lupus? And what comes back? Right? What comes back to you, it says there is no cure for lupus. Now let's talk about what is lupus, right? Lupus is a systemic disease. Most people have SLE, systemic lupus. It's a systemic disease that attacks your major organs, right? And all organs are up for grabs with lupus. Your brain, your skin, your joints, your heart, your kidneys, for example, are going through this inflammatory attack where the body is attacking itself, right? So lupus is systemic. And what activates lupus can be a genetic expression, but mostly by our epigenetics, which means our environment. So our environment and how we live our lives on a day-to-day basis has a tremendous impact on the symptoms and flares with lupus. So it's very important to pay attention to that, our environment, to help manage lupus, right? So let's go back to that question. Is there a cure for lupus? Now, we got to be realistic with ourselves. We cannot just take a magic pill, right? And our lupus goes away. That will not happen. It's systemic, which means it's chronic, which means it took years and probably decades for this disease to accumulate and manifest in your body. So it means it's systemic. It's systemic, right? So there is no cure for disease. That is where the healing process starts, by answering this question and being realistic with the answer to this question. Now, there is hope. There is hope, my friends, with lupus. Can you live a normal life with lupus? Absolutely. Can you feel good in your body? Can you wake up with energy? Can you reduce your flares? Can you reduce your symptoms? Absolutely. So there is hope. I myself have experienced remission. I was in remission with lupus for 2 years, right? Which meant that I used to have recurring flares and symptoms. The protein in my urine with kidney nephritis was at an astronomically high level. And I was at stage 4, stage 5 kidney nephritis, right? But going through a series of treatments, changing my lifestyle, using a combined approach, I was able to get the protein in my urine to a normal level and get my body into remission. So it is absolutely possible for you to live a healthy and a normal life, right? With lupus. Yes, you can. Yes, you can manage this chronic disease in a way to feel good in your body. Now, what is remission? Remission doesn't mean that the disease goes away, but it does mean that you don't have symptoms, maybe your blood work looks normal, maybe your flares have been completely reduced or eliminated, right? So that means that your lupus is under control and you can stay into remission for a lifetime, or you can stay into remission for a period of time. And there could be a catastrophic event, and in my case, it was getting COVID, that can take you out of remission. But guess what? You can get back in it. Now, you might have also heard about reversing lupus, and reversing lupus sounds a lot like remission. Again, there is no magic cure or no magic pill that's going to make lupus go away. And no, lupus doesn't go away in a very short amount of time, right? 4 weeks, 6 weeks, no. Lupus, again, is a chronic condition, so we have to take very methodical measures in order to really get down to the root cause of this disease, right? And it starts with getting a care team that's understanding, a care team that's supportive, a care team that will assist you with also making lifestyle and dietary changes in order for you to reduce inflammation. So essentially, you want to reduce inflammation in your body, right? Which in turn help reduce the amount of flares that you may have. And I'm here to give you hope that there is a way to feel good in your body. There is a way to manage lupus. There is a way to get into remission, right? We're all different as human beings. We're all different and exposed to this disease in a very different way. But there is hope. There is hope. And it starts with your choices.